Hey, it's Ace, and for a long time, we've told you about Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, and how phenomenal a job they did helping me with my left wrist. Well, this is Neil. Neil Simler is a member of the Ace and TJ Radio family. Neil, you took the free consultation to have them check out your elbow and talk about what happened just when you went for the free consultation.
They were very straightforward and let me know that they weren't going to treat any of my ailments if they weren't 100% sure that they were going to be able to effectively help my issue. And never once were they pushy with trying to get me to spend more money and do, the higher end shots.
Now, 3 months later, how do you feel?
I'm 95% better, if not 100%. It's just been one of the best decisions I've made. Do yourself a favor, get out there as soon as possible.
Set up your free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics. It's Neogenix. Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Oh. When I saw this story, I said, oh, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. When will Extra Funny get here? So I hope y'all haven't heard this story yet. Ace, when you got the Botox, your wife was kind of leading you to get the Botox before y'all's wedding, right?
Yeah,
that's
that's why I did it, yeah.
And so has she tried to get you to do it again since the wedding?
Hasn't come up.
Okay. Because I know when you're married to a younger person, you try to kind of stay into their interests and stuff like that. So it's, you have something in common and whatnot. So, maybe you'll want to do this procedure that is, gaining, popularity in New York right now. Okay. It is performed, by a nurse practitioner, an aesthetic nurse practitioner named Chris Bustamante. He's 32. And he calls this procedure hole tox, where he shoots it right in your bunghole.
Oh. What?
Yeah. Botox for your booty hole.
What is the point of that?
Let's get wrinkles out of your booty hole.
Well, he said it's appealing to Gen Z and millennials who are a lot more curious and adventurous when it comes to enhancing their sex lives with unconventional methods. So, most clients undergoing the $900 procedure are age 25 and between 25 and 40. Around 30% of them fly in from out of state specifically for this treatment. He says 3 minutes to complete, and it is designed to enhance the pleasure of anal sex. So, if she does come to you and suggest this, then she's got something on her mind that you need to ask some questions about.
Yeah, well, she needs to keep that on her mind.
Good news, we're going to New York. Bad news, you're gonna take 6 shots to the booty hole.
Right, and it says that it takes 3 minutes and alleviates discomfort for those who have a quote unquote tight anatomy. It can also aid in the healing of fissures and hemorrhoids.
What was that first part again? A
tight anatomy.
Anatomy.
Yeah, like if
your butthole's too tight.
Yeah, if it's too tight and it is uncomfortable, I guess this would numb it, where
it relaxes.
Yeah, but I guess it would work like it does in your forehead and all. Like you wouldn't be able to wink at anybody anymore with it.
Ugh. Ugh.
Huh.
Like, I didn't realize it was going to do this. Once I had that Botox, the whole tox, I can't make it wink anymore. He says, I do have female patients that come in for it, but it's predominantly gay men. And then it says here that the interviewer passed out from shock of hearing that. He said, I've actually seen a couple of straight men for it who have unique sexual experiences where they have women peg them. That's a direct quote from the good nurse practitioner. He performs about 5 of the procedures per week, but expects more bookings in the coming weeks, given that Pride Month is just around the corner in June. Meanwhile, it's called Lushful Aesthetics. Is unique in the fact that around 95% of its patrons are male. I've never met anybody who owned a spa who's had over 30% of their clientele be men. The most popular procedure at the practice is penis filler, which can cost up to $10,000 depending on how many units are used for your unit. I added the last for your unit. They didn't put that in the article.
It's penis filler.
Mm-hmm. Now, this guy, though, is an artist because he says, I look at the penis when I'm enhancing it the same way I look at a face. I'm like, does this actually look appealing, or am I just pumping it up to make it look bigger? So there's a nature to contouring and defining and refining the aesthetic of the penis, and it requires much more of an artistic eye than people anticipate. So, like I said, he's an artist. Like he's saying, I'm a penis expert, and I know exactly what it should look like to be a work of art.
The Michelangelo of peckers.
He said, quote, I have your blue collar worker who wants it who works for the city. I have your C-suite executives who are flying in from Texas. I have performers from LA coming in to see me, and real estate investors from Miami. Wow. And with more men considering the once taboo treatments, he claimed business is likely to accelerate even faster. He goes, there's no stupid questions. I have one. Why are you using incorrect grammar if you're supposed to be so brilliant of an artist on the body? Says you're going to get a lot of education. I bet you will. You talk about somebody who has to just love their work.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Man.
You're looking at 5 booties a day or a week.
And in shaping penises to your exact standards and likes, you know, exactly what you like as a penis perfecter. I'm a penis perfecter. That's what I do. Now, I say, look, if you treat this like any other cosmetic procedure or a person who does these things. I mean, it's a service they provide. The people aren't being forced to go in there and get it, and I'm sure a lot of people. I'm sure that most of the patients are satisfied and got exactly what they were looking for. However, whether you're doing penis fillers or whole tox, you want the person who's doing it to look like perfection when it comes to these things. You don't want somebody who comes limping in there. It's like, I just tried to give myself whole tox, and I just had a little bit of a miscue, or comes in complaining because his penis is all disfigured and everything. So this is what Mr. Bustamante looks like. And I'd say he looks like a naturally handsome man that's never had any touch-ups done.
Hello.
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
There's nothing moving on his face or
No,
lips.
I don't mean this in a bad way or to be insulting to him, but it looks like there should be bolts in his neck.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
somewhat monstrous.
Little tight. Little tight. Little taut.
And looks swollen. Like he looks like a cross between animation and real, you know.
Sure, absolutely. You're right.
But again, some people like that. Some guys are attracted to that.
We're way into it.
Yeah.
Frozen. Now I wouldn't be interested in the whole tox, but listen, if it's one shot and it makes your penis bigger or whatever it's saying.
Oh, it's not one shot for the penis. It's like when they get fillers in their cheeks and stuff like that. When people get that, isn't it another substance that you're that's why they call it fillers, because you're filling in with some other kind of substance.
Yeah, it can be more than one shot. Numerous shots.
Yeah, but if you could only afford one, then you'd come out of there all lopsided till you could get the other one.
Yeah.
But why shooting anything into your penis is it? Yeah, no. No thanks.
Oh, really? That doesn't sound good to you?
No, it doesn't.
Let me go on record here.
It does not.
They do it with a 10-penny nail.
I do, Rob. I want to go on record on that one. That's no.
It's not so bad.
I don't want rumors to spread about me.
I think getting the shot in the butthole sounds way worse than in the penis. A needle?
Yeah, it just depends
That
on
sounds
where
awful.
where it goes. You know
What
what,
do
I
you
mean?
mean? Where it goes?
Like what is it sticking into? If it goes in there and then it's hitting, for lack of a more professional term, if it hits a piece of meat and then gets injected, or if it's on the outer part, then yeah, that's gonna sting. But if it's just a tiny needle going inside you and just shooting, of course, I guess that wouldn't do any good. Well, it's got to be injected into flesh.
Yeah, like exposed skin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I'm assuming you don't want the needle going inside your butthole.
Why is that?
They slip one time. It's very sensitive skin inside there, right? I mean, they might just stab you, and you got ass pain for a long time.
Yeah. Rob's like, I would assume. I mean,
I've never touched the inside.
It's very sensitive skin in there, right? Right.
what I'm reading here.
What's very sensitive skin?
What are they talking about? He's like, we got a lot of straight guys coming. Bullshit. I'm sorry. There's no way.
A
lot of them.
It's got to be pristine.
Well, I mean, Riggins, you were saying earlier on the morning show that your parents were looking for something to get you for your birthday.
Little whole tox?
God, can you imagine telling your dad that, hey, I'd just like a gift certificate to get this new procedure done,
Oh God!
where it
Tell him.
it numbs the rectum.
You know, he's coming around. He's very new age now.
It paralyzes the rectum. That's what it would have to do, right?
Yeah, I assumed it was for the wrinkles, but it sounds like it's not.
No.
You're uncomfortable with the way your butthole looks.
So it's more just to numb it to allow, some creative playtime.
So, if it makes your butthole numb, can you not like hold it in anymore? Like when you gotta go to the bathroom or whatever?
I don't know if it paralyzes the sphincter muscle,
Okay, yeah.
named after Dr. Murray Sphincter.
Dr. Sphincter, please. I need this procedure.
That's the guy.
All right, so now whenever this becomes more popular and you get one of your friends comes up to you and says, "Oh my God, have you heard about this?" Go, I've been knowing about that. Ace and TJ told me that a long time ago.
You heard it here first.
Exactly.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.